Free will. Do we have it? Do we have free will or do we not? Do we have the choice in where our lives go, the direction we take, control, co-creation, or do we not? Was this whole thing built before we got here and we are just a player in the game? So this is a question that I run around in my wonderful, beautiful mind all the time. And I think actually more now than ever, I'm starting to wonder or play with, and it's political, it's religious. Like this is one of those topics that people get really fired up about. And I always wonder, is there any way to prove either way? Right? And possibly we have our own existence or own belief or truth around it. And who knows, maybe when we die and we go wherever we go or whatever, that we can figure out whether or not we had it. So I'm playing now with the idea that perhaps we don't. And it's actually occurring to me as a relief that I don't have to worry or think about or plan or pre-plan or overplan or overthink or analyze or any of that stuff. I can just live my life. And the sort of metaphor I like to use is like a roller coaster or a theme park. If you're going to, if you're on a roller coaster or you're on a ride, you don't have to be the one that's checking the bolts and making sure everything's tightened and oiled and greased and all of that stuff. Like, you don't have to be the one. You just show up at the park, you ride the ride, you experience the experience, you have the feelings, and you have a whole lot of fun. Like, that's what if that life was just that, a giant big amusement park where you get to experience all of these different things. And so for me, I try to think about if I can pull all of the judgment about any of it out and just experience the ride the ride, feel the feelings. Because when you do go on a roller coaster or say watch a movie or go to a play, your whole entire being is captivated by this experience. You are in it. You are fully in the experience. And your feelings are just happening. Like, they're coming, they're going as the roller coaster's going up and down. You're feeling scared. You're feeling alive. You're feeling excited about, what's going to happen around this next turn or whatnot. Or even in a movie, you're not thinking about feeling a certain way. It's just literally happening. And so as I get down, on my path, I've been surrendering more and more to this concept of, what if I really don't have that much control about the way things go? Maybe there's some control over my experience, like meaning the feelings of things, but even then, have you ever been in a situation where you're really, really, really upset or uptight or something, and then all of a sudden, like, a new thought comes in out of nowhere, you didn't plan it, but that new thought takes you in a completely different direction to where you were. I remember one time I stubbed my toe or something over at my mom's house, and I was in so much pain. Oh my gosh, it was just excruciating. And all of a sudden she came over and asked me a question about something, and I was just like completely forgot about the pain. And so that's kind of an example of what I'm talking about here is, what if we don't have as much control that we think that we do, if you do think you do? And what if it's actually something that's amazing and wonderful, that you can just go to the amusement park, ride the ride, feel your feelings, have some fun, and without any judgment or criticism or anything? Like, when you get off the ride, you may say, oh yeah, that was a fun ride, or that wasn't that fun. Or after a movie, you're going to have your critique about the movie, but it definitely, stirred up some feelings and emotions inside of you that you didn't have to think about or plan. You just sat and enjoyed it. So I would love to hear from you if you're curious about, if this is a topic that's interesting to you or you want to dive deeper into it. My name is Ciara DeComey. My channel here is Nothing to Fix. Thank you for being here. And I also have a Skool community that, we dive into a variety of different topics. I have all of my digital programs available, my current digital programs available on the Skool community. It is $9 a month or $50 for the year. So you get a significant discount if you purchase the full year and join us. There's a free 7-day trial for the community, so you can check us out. We're currently setting up a weekly Zoom call with all of the members. You can come, you can not, totally up to you. It's no obligation, but it's just an opportunity to connect with amazing women who are exploring themselves, exploring their feelings and their emotions and what their life looks like, and deepening and expanding anything that could be possibly going on. It's also a completely judgment-free zone. So you come as you are, and we have no judgment. It's just you being you and hanging out with more of you. So I am so happy you're here. Thank you. And check us out on the Skool community. Give us a like, follow along if you want more content and more inquiries. And I would invite you just to look at this question. If you feel extremely dogmatic about it is a certain way, I would invite you to consider maybe it is another way. And I'm not here to tell you it is one way or another. That's truly up for you to figure out. But what I am here to do is ignite that fire inside of you, to have you look deeper at maybe all the belief systems that you have currently could be viewed a different way. And that's where expansion comes from. When you start to look in the mirror or look at a topic differently, to say, well, I thought this certain thing at a certain time, but maybe there's something else to consider. So I would invite you to do that. And thank you so much for being here. I'm signing off. Love you.